about not just running a campaign, it's about policy, systems, environments, products and services, and working with others to create that. And the last couple of things I'd say is, I think social marketing it's actually a personally fulfilling and interesting way to work, because it is about adopting a very respectful approach, putting the effort to listen and understand people before you get to deciding with them what some of the interventions might be.
Well, I've invested this money. What was the impact of this investment? What kind of return on investment did I get? Was it good value for money? Was that a good way to spend those euros? Do the people feel that we've actually helped them or not? What have we learned through this process that we can put into other programs? These are 4 big questions. And I think social marketing helps us answer those questions. I think it can. I'm a convert to social marketing. I think it can help change the world for better. It's not the magic bullet. It's not the answer. There are many other things that we have to do. But I think it should be one of the building blocks of social policy development and delivery. Just to summarise, I think this is about a more open, reflexive mindset around social marketing. It's about listening to colleagues, listening to citizens more, and building a more responsive, reflexive form of social marketing.
The company's choice is driven by confidence that non-profit organizations can report on their capacity to provide social return. Mainly, they are dedicated to services like home support, healthcare, training, skills development, food or clothes provision. It is based on adoption of a financing system for social purpose.
We are kind of behavioral scientists. That's what we do. So we have to understand better than everyone how the consumer decides, how the consumer behaves, how can we influence consumers or citizens, how the consumer or the citizen behaves in certain ecosystems. And these ecosystems can be the net, or the web, or the forums, or the online communities, everything that surrounds and influences consumers.
The social marketing sectorial referential has this kind of influence. The influence of the new public health, the influence of the global sectorial social marketing referential, and of course, by year, the influence of the global and strong new public health referential. Today, national social marketing, and that is also important, is an independent company. They call it a community interest company. And important is that, against an institutional approach, we have created a social market.
Then we'll look at a couple of areas on what people are likely to what they need as a sort of support mechanism when they're engaging with you, once they are following you. And then look at the last area, which is really about how do you embed social media strategy, and why did I just say, for example, do it differently. So it's really about simplifying things, make it short, make it sort of easily digestible, signpost people to somewhere else, make it self-relevant so that people can navel gaze and see, wow, how am I doing great here? Do it self-supervising, offer the support, offer suggestions on how to do just the next step, how to get on with it, and really offer it across the breadth of different social networks.
Is coaching and giving training. So we work with a lot of experts in the Netherlands on the pillars to give trainings to the local project leaders on how to work on these pillars. We help organizing stakeholder meetings, face-to-face advice, lots of things. And with this, in the trainings, one of them is on social marketing to really help to get the social marketing idea in the minds of all the local health professionals we work with.
It takes skill and time to steam our corporate image into a velvety foam of bollocks. It's a rude, crude summation of what is going on with marketing. Satisfied customers stop shopping. No marketer wants us to stop shopping. Customer satisfaction is the myth of our time. We think about critical awareness, we need to think about social marketing and collective action, and we need to think about the nature and purpose of commercial marketing. The solutions to these are far-reaching and very, very difficult, but they must include some individual critical awareness, some collective action, and some reconfiguration of commercial marketing. I put it to you that at this time in history, this is what social marketing should be all about.
Health promotion has been facing that, and they've been able to develop some models of evaluating their impact, and especially demonstrating that each euro or dollar or Deutschmark, if we get it again in the future, will be, you know, it will represent something in terms of return. And this is difficult, and I think that's another challenge that European Society of Social Marketing needs to have within its discussions, because professionals out there really need help on that. It's basically we're trying to convince the Ministry of Economics, the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Agriculture to add to their policies and their plans issues on health. So health in all policies is a very strong movement within WHO, and I think social marketing can develop a partnership with that.
I present to you two trends from the colonies. The first is an increase in the application of service business approaches, and the second is the use of technology beyond the promotion mix. It is used in all other aspects of the marketing mix, and it's a fully integrated way of delivering that service that I spoke about in the second trend.
I'm here to talk to you about trend number 4, community, social marketing, and co-creation, or co-development, if you will, whatever term you prefer.
If you don't sleep lots, sleep well. And it will also raise awareness among the parents to educate their children about the importance of the sleep. And just to have a scientific part, for those who don't know, sleep is linked to gain weight, weight gain, to attention disorder, to a lot of health issues. And another important project that has just been granted by the European Commission is the OPEN project, which stands for Obesity Prevention through European Network. It will be aimed to see the strengths and the weakness of each programs around Europe and help them to improve by capacity budgeting, by evaluating their programs.
The 3 pillars of our communication strategy is mass communication, online communication, and personal communication. I will go in detail concerning these 3 channels.
Hasta la vista, baby. We'll be back.
So my expectations were to learn more on the principles of social marketing, what it entails and what it means for the public health as well.
And it's actually very friendly, and I've had the opportunity to meet many fellow social marketers that hopefully we should be able to work with in the future.
Most interesting part, I think, well, it's not only the presentations, but also talking to people.
I must say my expectations are completely covered, and I'm very positive about the outcome.
It's important for me to get new ideas and to kind of inspire me to continue my work in social marketing and find out what other work has been going on in the region.
We have to do it more often.
Sentiu-se durante os últimos anos a necessidade de repetir e de replicar esse tipo de modelo de organização profissional na Europa. Para além disso, é, digamos que, um fórum de troca de experiências, troca de conhecimento, inclusive de geração de projetos conjuntos e, sobretudo, um contributo para o desenvolvimento deste setor na Europa de uma forma aplicada e específica. O principal objetivo desta primeira conferência era lançar uma rede europeia, gerar, digamos que, as pontes e os fatores de relação entre vários profissionais dispersos na Europa e, naturalmente, apresentar a associação. Portanto, como primeiro objetivo de uma primeira conferência, penso que foi totalmente atingido. No fundo, em Portugal, as campanhas de comunicação massificada são interessantes, são bem feitas, poderão naturalmente ainda melhorar, sobretudo na sua segmentação, mas em Portugal não tem havido grande capacidade de desenvolver programas contínuos, adaptados às regiões, adaptados à localidade e adaptados às necessidades específicas dos vários segmentos. O marketing social tem um papel crucial na garantia de que as associações, por exemplo, não governamentais e as ações, inclusive sociais do Estado, que são melhor planeadas, que utilizam melhor os seus recursos e que têm impactos custo-efetivos e outros, inclusive comportamentais, demonstrados.
And we've got some fantastic examples of social marketing in many countries in Europe, including Portugal, but the Netherlands, the UK, France, Spain, Germany and so on. So we've got a lot to share with the world in terms of a good practice. And we want to do that, and that's what the association is going to try and do. We have people, I think, from about 20 different countries here, and not just Europe. We have people from Bangladesh and Australia, India, America, as well as a lot of European people. The presentations are important, but the most important thing is creating a network of people that believe in the same thing. Social marketing is about using a citizen-centric approach to planning. So it's doing social program planning and implementation, but based around citizens, particularly at this time in Europe when we have big financial problems and we need to make sure that every euro counts. And we can't just tell people what to do anymore.